Greetings. How have you been? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, guys, let's start with this short video where we are going to be learning something that is going to be very interesting. And then sometimes we used to say, what's the difference? What's the difference between adjectives ending with ing and adjectives ending with ed? Today is your lucky day because we are going to be talking exactly about that. For example, ed versus ing adjectives. What's that? Let me tell you. First of all, adjectives ending with ed or ing, frightened or frightening. What's the difference? What's the difference? Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Let me tell you. So, what's the difference? Here we have the adjectives that are going to be ending with ed are going to be describing a person or feelings. For example, bored, confused, interested, excited, surprised. Here you have some examples. This lesson is difficult. I am confused. Kate had nothing to do. She was very bored. I'm talking about the feelings of the person, how she is feeling. The adjectives that ends with ing are going to be describing a situation, a thing, or a person that is going to be causing those feelings. For example, boring, confusing, interesting, exciting, surprising. Here you have some examples. This lecture is very confusing. I don't understand, but I'm not talking about my feelings. I'm talking about something external. The lecture is very confusing. I'm not saying I am very confusing. No, I'm talking about the lecture that is going to be causing me a feeling. And for example, the movie was so boring that Jim nearly fell asleep. The movie was the one who was boring. And thanks that the movie was boring, I'm feeling so bored that I almost fall asleep. That's the difference that we are going to have. Maybe, for example, you have something else. It describes the emotion of a person, how they feel. For example, this boy is surprised. Other examples, I'm so bored. Kate didn't understand the lesson. She was very confused. I'm talking about the feelings of these people. On the other hand, we are going to be having ing adjectives that are going to be describing the characteristics of an activity, object, or person that causes that feeling. For example, this book is surprising. I'm not talking about the feeling that the boy is feeling. I'm talking about the book that is going to be causing a feeling in the boy. Other examples, this meeting is so boring. Kate didn't understand the lesson. The lesson was very confusing. Obviously, Kate didn't understand, but I'm talking about the something external that is causing Kate that feeling. We can use adjectives that end with ed to describe people's feeling. Anna was very frightened. The subject of the sentence "and" is the person who has the feeling. We are all surprised by the news. We feel surprised. We are talking about our feelings. Or here, for example, I wasn't nervous before the exam. I was relaxed with ed. I'm talking about my feelings. Or here, for example, were you disappointed by the film? How you are feeling about that? The students who are bored during the lesson, how they are feeling. Or here, for example, we use adjectives that ends with ing to talk about a thing or a person that make us have a feeling or make us have that feeling. The ghost was very frightening. I'm not talking about my feeling. I'm talking about something external that is causing me that feeling. The subject of the sentence that goes tells us the feeling. That's the situation. The news is surprising. I'm not talking about my feeling. I'm talking about something external that is causing me that feeling. Or here, the journey was tiring. And by the way, I feel tired because the journey was tiring. I'm talking about something external. Or here, for example, the end of the game was exciting. I'm not talking about my feeling. I'm talking about something external that is causing me a feeling. Very good. What do you think about the differences between ed and ing adjectives? Pretty nice, right? Okay, guys, remember that if you have any question, any situation, you can get in touch and we are going to be helping you. Wish you a wonderful day and see you soon. Bye bye. See you.